Yeah. So we have to, of course, upgrade this area. Because if we don't, it will inevitably plummet into the depths of oblivion itself.
Was that a good Skyrim? Wait, no, not Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls! I made everything hated. I slipped up, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, all video game nerds.
Why is there... Why was the sound gone? The sound was gone.
I don't know.
I think that's just default how it starts up for me, I guess. I don't know. Where are you, soldiers? There's 3 of you in the area. I need 1 of you. Oh, 2 of you are right here.
I think one of those is a civilian.
I said 2. There's one right here.
Oh.
Camo works.
It does! I couldn't see it!
Oh, there he is. Haha, I couldn't see him. Alright. Add another minigun. Always add more miniguns.
So what did you need the John Cena twins for?
To upgrade... I just needed 1.
Okay.
And to upgrade an area. And as you know, when you use a person to upgrade something, they disappear into non-existence.
Well, you see, they are the upgrade. They're integrated into the building. The building hungers for more engineers.
Oh, God. The building always hungers for more engineers. And because it hungers for more engineers, we have a sincere problem. We have too few engineers, and it desperately needs more. And if we don't give it the engineers, it will collapse and feed us to the zombies instead. For it craves only engineers.
Mostly.
I said only and you said mostly. Get it right.
I think I am right. I don't think it only craves engineers. It likes other things sometimes.
Like what?
Soldiers. Builders.
No, those are just to pacify it.
And then when it feels like slumming it, it goes to just regular citizens.
Oh, God. No! Some of them are getting through.
No.
Oh, killed one for me.
Thank you. Your haphazard slinging of projectiles suits me well.
I kill my enemies with whatever you throw out. Actually, you kill my enemies with whatever you throw out. Which is weird, because you're my enemy and you're on the side of my enemy. Does that make you a triple backstabber? What was it?
I'm not sure what you're going for.
When a person's secretly working for one, but then also secretly working for another.
It's a double backstab.
Why am I walking like this?
I don't know. Why are you...
The game glitched. The game glitched.
You got stuck.
No, I got stuck walking in a position. Get it right. I wonder if any of the people on the other side of the wall are like, you know, we have to admire the bloodshed.
I always wonder what it looks like to other people in the game when I go and crash into walls because I'm the undexterous son of a bitch, so my character just walks into a wall and keeps doing it sometimes.
In online games?
No! I was just like NPCs, how they feel about it.
They don't.
I know, because they stand in one spot eternally.
I'm fun at parties. What parties?
Exactly. Like, you don't even like parties. You don't go to parties.
None of us party.
No parties. They're too much effort.
It's not that they're too much effort.
They're too much effort. We don't even like parties. Why would we bother?
Well, and I don't like it. You don't like it because it's too much effort. I don't like it because it's too many people.
I don't like parties that have a bunch of people I don't like.
I don't like parties. I don't like parties.
I generally don't either.
I also don't like people. Fuck off. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come back.
Watch video all the way through. Increase the amount of view time. What is your average view time again?
It's like a few minutes. 3 minutes per video.
That seems about right for the amount of time a person could stand you.
Aw.
I know, it's a mean joke at your expense.
That's fine though, because that means they can sit me.
They can what?
They can sit in front of the computer and watch me. They don't have to stand.
What?
Because you said that's the average amount of time that people can stand me. So instead, I'm substituting the average amount of time people can sit me, as if they're sitting in front of a screen.
Your puns are dumb sometimes. Like, just so dumb. They stretch so far.
Listen, I'm pretty sure everyone understood that, but you.
The stretchy rubber band of punmanship has broken, for your pun has stretched it too far.
Eh.
Are you okay?
I've always been dead inside.
I know that, so why are you just kind of frozen there?
It's to amplify the dead insideness.
Are you buffering?
I'm not a Mac.
Everything buffers.
Macs buffer exceptionally.
I wouldn't know, I've never had one.
Yeah, Macs are incredibly slow. They're crappy Windows computers that are extremely expensive. So, I do have a fun story though, guys.
Wait,
so
Macs or Apple?
I know.
You said Windows.
I said more than Windows.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Sarah.
Sorry, sometimes you speak super fast and sometimes you don't enunciate the words quite enough.
You're the only person that you and Maga are the only people that I've actually had complain about that.
We're the people that spend the most amount of time around you.
I work in customer service.
You do a different voice when you talk to people in customer service.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I just speak casually.
I've overheard you talking to customers. You don't.
Sure. Alright. Fun story about a customer. Jesus Christ, Sarah.
What?
Focus. There was a customer that came in, and it was this girl and her parents, and they were buying her a computer for college. And then she was very upset that the computer was £5.
It's too heavy for my wimpy baby arms.
No. It wasn't that. The color was wrong. The color was wrong. It was black and red. And she's like, and it was like a really good sale price on a computer.
I know, it's like a bad OC, but come on!
Sarah, that's not...
It's a joke.
I know. Let me tell my story.
Go ahead.
Jesus. And all the while that I'm trying to convince her that this is the best option, her parents get iffy, and they're like, so... her parents are rightfully iffy, by the way, because she's just like, oh, it's too big. It's not the right color. And her mother just is the first one to speak up and looks at her and goes, so it's not cute enough. She's like, Like, apparently the answer was yes. It's not cute enough. Like, yeah, but this computer will get you through college. And what she wanted was a 5-year-old MacBook.
It's because it was cuter.
Because it was sleeker and cuter, and all her friends have it.
All your friends are dumb.
Yeah, it's MacBooks are terrible. Mac is a terrible company. I mean, Apple is a terrible company, not Mac. No, it is a garbage company though. Like, it really is. Even with how it treats its people.
But regardless, was trying to make bad decision because the computer didn't look like she liked. I hate people like this. Like, why do you care what your computer looks like?
Yeah, that pause, by the way, was, sorry for the, like, slight blowing of wind in the background, but unless I put that fan on us, everything is going to melt in this room, including us. So,
but also the computer, most importantly.
Yeah, computer is the most important part of a recording session.
Unfortunately, we have an HP, and HP, as you all know, cannot for at all produce a cooling system that actually functions properly.
They could. They don't.
They don't. Why are the vents there?
Why are the vents on my computer on the back of on the bottom of the computer and just above and just below the just below the screen? Why is it there? It doesn't make sense. It can't ventilate properly, and the fucking screen usually feels like it's gonna melt on a really hot day. And also, HP CoolSense is broken as shit. Don't use it, guys. Pro tip from a tech guy. I do tech for people. I've been trained in it. Do not use HP CoolSense. Your computer will overheat and melt.
They can't cool shit.
It's not a matter of it not being able to. It's a matter of the system having that constantly running, and thus it heating up, and thus it turning on to cool off, and thus it heating up more.
It uses too much processing power. It makes it heat up more.
It doesn't process. It's just this stupid thing in the machine. It's a temperature detector that overheats.
Good to see you.
And then because it has to put out the charge, it has to overheat more.
That's like a fire extinguisher that sets itself on fire when you use it.
It is similar, yes. Engineer! This place always has at least one engineer if you wait a few days. Come to the team, friend.
Then he dies.
No! Do you like that?
Yeah.
No!
Sneeze, but must speak.
I will continue my sentences through sneezes. My coworkers commented on this.
How?
It just willpower and determination alone make me angry enough to do it. Anyways, though. God. Shitty girl. And they got really upset because I was like, okay, the other best places, since I checked availability from our store to other stores. And I've seen my managers do this. Because I know there will always be people to yell at me, you shouldn't do that. No, I recommended them to other places that are ordinarily our competitors, but would have an almost equivalent, if not slightly better supply.
Yeah, by the way, wasn't this like the floor model?
Yeah, it was the display model, but that's the thing. I told them to get the Square Trade, and the Square Trades, they were okay with getting it over getting the $1,200 5-year-old MacBook.
That is extraordinarily overpriced.
Extraordinarily overpriced isn't even the correct way to say that.
It's like going in...
No, Sarah. The correct way to say that is extraordinarily!
I was actually gonna go and say it's like giving a brick of gold for a penny.
Yeah, it is. It is a shitty computer. It is an outdated computer. It doesn't even have the equivalent to an Intel Core i3 processor. It's just garbage. It's a garbage computer, and whoever made the decision that it should be made should feel bad. I have harsh opinions on that shitty fucking computer, because it's shit. It is complete shit.
I feel like if it was the girl's own money being spent that you would have let her buy the shit computer.
Yes, but they're clearly not. They're not even middle class. Like, I don't mean to be rude if they're out there and they somehow watch me. No. If you guys are middle class, you have funded everything to your daughter. And that is an admirable trait, but oh my god, she is so spoiled.
And ungrateful.
Yeah. This is a fantastic computer she was about to get, but oh my god, just cause it didn't look right and she didn't like that it was 5 fucking pounds. She didn't get it.
Jesus Christ!
And she was also complaining about the thickness of the computer. Like, yeah, it's an inch thick. The MacBook would be too. The MacBook was also an inch thick.
And you know what? If you don't like the color, paint it!
Get a skin. And she's just like, it's not the same. And I'm like, listen, I understand where you're coming from, but god damn, make do with what you fucking can. Don't spend an exorbitant amount on a wasteful product.
I guarantee you, 100%, nobody gives a shit what your computer looks like as long as it works.
If you're an adult, no one should care. If you are a fucking adult.
Glad you came.
I mean, you can admire that you ended up with a computer that you not only use right, but also looks really cool, but... Yeah.
Good to see you.
Like, that was a gaming computer, by the way. And then whenever I recommend people computers, I recommend them computers with... Oh, why'd I send you to team? Ah, fuck.
She probably didn't even need that much processing anyway.
Are you kidding me? It's recommended i5 or up for anything that, pretty much anything that involves college. And also, it's also recommended dual processor depending on what you have.
Yeah, but she's probably getting women's studies degree or something.
No, she wasn't. I don't remember quite exactly what she was going into, but I guarantee you she's not going to stick with the degree.
Oh, STEM field?
No, it wasn't a STEM field one either. It might have been graphics designing, but she was wanting such a shitty computer that it's going to be irrelevant and can't use the processing power.
Ha! A person that's going into graphic designing goes for the shittier computer because it looks cuter.
It's just graphically appealing. I can imagine her saying that. In 10 years, I can fully imagine her saying that. Like, it just looks nicer, therefore it is nicer.
I want an explanation. Who going into graphic design wants a Mac?
No one. The journalists do that, and that's why it's a dying profession. It's too expensive to be a journalist.
Good to see you.
And not enough income.
That's why, sure.
Shush. Shush.
Help me to get out of here.
Yeah. God, I encounter so many people that are like, it's expensive, and I'm like, yeah, it's expensive, but it's good, and you wouldn't need to get a replacement for so many years. And so many people leave the store dissatisfied because I'm like, this stuff is garbage. It's not like I'm refusing to sell it to you. I'm just like, I'm telling you it's garbage.
If you buy it, you're gonna regret it. 2 years later, it's gonna be shit.
Yeah. By the way, I had my manager trying to sell me, when I was coming into exchange for this computer, because my other one didn't work out properly. That's a different story. I had my manager try and sell me a computer that actually had less processing power and less of a video card and less memory, but it had an SSD. Now, when it comes to SSDs, I actually do recommend them unless you do something like I do, you record videos and play games, because an SSD at max has like 512 gigabytes right now.
Okay.
And I'm almost at that. And I have about 24 games currently installed.
Oh.
And I consistently record at 1080p, 60 frames per second. So, yeah.
It always makes you wonder, like, what the rigs of various, like, professional gamers look like.
I've actually seen a few, and they're bulky. And, well, I can't say size bulky. I mean, they're like, they could take a tank shell.
Hey, Patrick, remember that, really well-made, computer that was ruined by the fact that it was Nazi-themed?
Oh yeah, someone got a Nazi computer. Someone made a really high specs rig for a computer, high end everything, Nazi themed. It was interesting.
Yeah, like you made it beautiful, but it's also horrible.
Like if this, like I would own this if it was from World War II. Because then I would just be like, damn, look at this German engineering.
Superior German engineering.
I'm glad you get the joke.
Yeah.
God.
You know, you could just kind of just, you know, put a sticker over the Nazi symbol, then it's just a red computer.
It was a hole as a ventilation fan in the computer.
Oh, that was what that was?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Well, I can't say it was a ventilation fan, but it was definitely a hole, not something you could put a sticker over.
Oh, well, damn, it's just ruined then, isn't it?
Damn Nazis.
Somebody had to custom make that. There's no way there's stock Nazi-shaped hole casings.
Excuse me, have you ever been to 4chan?
It's not stock. Somebody still custom made it.
Sure. Sure they did.
I don't care.
Sure.
I mean, I don't think you can 3D print those.
3D print computer? Is that what you mean?
Oh! Like casing.
Oh no, I understand. But I was thinking that sure, they cut out the hole in the casing for the swastika, but they also put a sticker on.
Okay.
So it's not actually a red computer. It's just a normal computer that is just happens to be Nazi themed. Because they made it that way.
Seriously though, why?
Happened to be. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it. Do you understand anything of what I'm saying?
Partially.
They did indeed handcraft it themselves, but I'm thinking they put a red sticker over it instead of painting any of the Nazi stuff or having it handmade. They just got a sticker from 4chan.
Honestly, I think any politically themed computer would be trashy.
Excuse me, my Trump 2020 computer is coming along. I'm kidding.
You couldn't even get through the sentence.
I could have, but I chose not to. Because I was clearly stumbling over my words. By the way, apparently to some people it's a super endearing trait for me to stutter over my words. They're like, oh, that's great. Because I've had some people go like, that's adorable. Then I'm like,
I am in eternal pain as I try to choke out the sentence.
Sarah, did you hear me?
Yeah?
I'm like, thanks. I belch and go thanks. You get the joke.
No?
Because it's gross. And they called me cute. And they laugh. God damn, you are not sellable. You cannot be sold to. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm Satan, don't you remember?
It's like the rest of your family. They just think they're right about sales because they think they're right. Except you're blissfully unaware of it. So I can't say it's like the rest of your family. It's like you are blissfully unaware, whereas they're like, now.
Nope, don't tell me. I know exactly what I want, and it's in the back.
Oh my god.
My grandmother is that shopper you hate.
Okay, no. Here's a fun story though. I used to work at a local grocery store. After I left, I still go there with Sarah's grandmother. And one time there was a point in which there was a guy that sold credit cards, and she asked him, hey, can you guys check if you have any stacks in the back? And stacks are like a Midwesterner's Pringles.
But better.
Yeah, they're better than regular Pringles. Yeah, so, and the guy's explaining his way out of it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Why would you ask a credit card salesman?
You work here, right? Just go in the back for me. Every time there's something she wants and it's not on the shelves, she will try to find somebody to go to the back. And it's never there. There's never been an instance where they find it in the back for her. But she still asks anyway, waiting up to half an hour.
It's like when people ask to go to the back of GameStop. I've been there. It is just a giant room with one desk with 82 stacks of games. There you go. I can't say even it's a tiny room. My bad. It's a tiny room.
Yeah.
With a huge amount of stacks of games that you could not possibly sort through in your lifetime. And I went there on an interview that I bombed at, but the guy behind me I know didn't get hired either because he went in there with a PowerPoint presentation.
You tried too hard.
If you go in there with a PowerPoint presentation, you're not getting a job there. You really aren't. I'm sorry.
I wonder what the presentation was like.
I don't know. But he had the projector screen, and he had the projector, and he had like the computer, and he had the briefcase, and he's just hauling it all in there on his back. And he's like, "Oh, we're ready for your interview." Walks in. Just walks in with no hesitation. So I know 100% it was him that they were calling for that interview. And it just makes me so confused and concerned. Like, hey guys, can you clear space? I've got a PowerPoint. Hire me.
No.
Why would you think that would be a thing?
You're too much work to interview.
Yeah. Oh my god. He would be too much work to interview. He really would. I swear to God, though, if he got the job for even a week and I didn't... Ah!
You should have made a PowerPoint.
I hate that.
We've never seen the guy there, so even if he did, he must not have stayed.
Retail is a revolving door.
Yeah, but I feel like GameStop wouldn't be that bad of one.
Oh, GameStop is terrible.
Really?
Well, I mean, for me, it would be a passionate
Good
job.
to see you.
Why'd I send you to the team? Fuck. Anyways, for me, it would be a passionate job because I know I know at least... I have a huge knowledge of video games.
And passion for them.
Yeah, and it would be a passionate job. I would love
Glad
it.
you came.
But, for some reason, most people just come in thinking it would be an easy job because they like video games. No, it's not an easy job because you like video games. You are a salesman pitching to people video games to buy.
I don't think there has been a single instance of us walking in there in which eventually one of the people
see
working asks, what are you looking for?
Yeah, they do. Every single time you say, no, we're good.
I hope.
That's what I mean. I don't think there's a single day that we walk in that doesn't happen.
Oh, okay, you actually worded it the opposite. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, I
Oops.
understand. I understand. Or maybe I misunderstood. I don't know. But I mean, it's just, yeah. You are a salesman in GameStop. Remember the one guy that made the really good pitch to us?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
I got Dark Souls 3, and his pitch was, so do you want the extended warranty on that? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, are you sure, man? What if you spend too much time playing the game and you get angry and you break it? Or what if she spends too much time playing the game and you get angry and you break it? Or what if you just want to break it? I'm like, okay. And I didn't pitch it the same way he did, but oh my god, it was just filled with vigor.
You're talking so fast.
It was, hey, they understand. You have the problem. How dare you?
It's not a problem understanding you. I can understand you. It's just that, it can be a bit much.
Sorry. I get out every centipede, every word I can.
Every centipede. you get out
I was
every
gonna say,
centipede.
I was gonna say, shut. I was gonna say I would get out every sentence I can, but it came out wrong.
This is centipede. Oh no, it's horrifying. Centipedes exiting your mouth in swarms.
I'm Boogie. You got Moogie Boogie, remember?
Yeah, I know from
Nightmare Before
Christmas.
Fantastic movie. Fantastic game. Fantastic other game. Fantastic third game. Fantastic fourth game.
Why
Stop
are these
making them. The movie is 20 years old. We needed the only thing we needed again was Nightmare Before Christmas and Kingdom Hearts. Can I get an amen?
The secret to not being remade is being originally made in stop motion.
Oh, it's very true, actually. It's very true. Then again, if Nightmare Before Christmas got remade and Tim Burton wasn't the writer, I would be very upset.
He wasn't.
No, that's right. It was just published through him, wasn't it?
He was like the producer or something.
Okay, never mind. I don't care. I don't care anymore. That's right. It was just Tim Burton's name on it.
He's like, yeah, I'll slap my name on this. Watch it sell.
Hey there.
I remember... Oh, wow. I know I'm not old enough for it, but I remember a time in which Tim Burton was a household name and everyone loved it.
Now he's meh.
Yeah. I'm not inherently old enough for that. But where I'm from, it was kind of backwards. So Tim Burton was coming into popularity.
How far behind was that area? It's like a weird pocket of like the late 80s.
As insight, before I left, Heelys were getting popular.
What the hell? Okay, maybe like early 90s. I don't know when Heelys started.
I don't know either, but I know it was a while ago.
Did you know people that had mullets?
Yes, remember I had a mullet.
Good to see you.
I want my mullet back. God, Billy Ray Cyrus was popular.
I thought I would just attribute that to it being the South.
Help me to
No.
get out of